And Nick, with Chris not here, what do you guys really miss about having him around?
Yeah, man. I mean, a guy like Chris, man, his ability to change the game, um, his ability to come in and lead. I've got a lot of young guys on our D line, man, and just leading those guys, getting those guys prepared week to week, man. Most definitely one of the things I know he brings to the table. But again, at the same time, we're working with the guys that we got here. We're going to come in every single day, put our best efforts forward, man. And when he gets here, we'll make sure everybody's up to speed and compete with him.
Nick, just seeing that people are starting to give you that recognition now as someone the best of your position, just how does that make you feel, and is it any kind of motivation?
Yeah, man, I think the most motivation I have, man, is trying to get our defense up to top 10. I know our defense hasn't been where it needs to be over the last couple of years. Again, we was able to win a Super Bowl, but our defense wasn't good enough. So I know everyone come back every single day and try to make ourselves a top 10 defense in this league, and we got to do that day by day.
What makes you say that? Like, what do you analyze that makes you say that?
Yeah, I mean, I had a conversation with Coach Spags, and we talked about defensive efficiency. I believe we ranked 21st last year, and I know in this scheme, in years prior, in this philosophy, in this scheme, we were able to be in the top 10 before. So with the guys we got, the people we have, and guys kind of growing up, coming to vet roles, there's no reason we can't do that.
Nick, what do you know now about the grueling way camp is to get through it that you didn't know your first year? Was that pretty eye-opening your first year?
Yeah, for sure. The first year, you definitely come in, you kind of know what to expect. Coming from high school, and then you go to college, the training camp's a little bit difficult, but it's not anything like this one. So you just kind of got to understand it's going to be hard. That's kind of the biggest thing, and just got to get over it. And come in every single day and try to put your best foot forth. And at the end goal, man, is trying to get back to a Super Bowl, get home field advantage, and win the AFC West. And that's just the goal we got in mind.
What stands out the most about what makes it so hard? What is it? What is it that you have to deal with?
Yeah, it's just the mental stress. Things get piled up on you pretty quick, especially playing in my position. You got a lot of responsibility. Again, it's a quarterback as well. So you're just kind of adding on every single day, trying to make sure everybody's in line. Just trying to make sure you check all the boxes off in your own head every snap. And it kind of can get mentally taxing. But again, it's football. You love it. That's what you got to do.
Nick, how much belief do you sense among the guys that you guys could finish top 10 as a defense this year?
Yeah, I think it kind of starts with the guys up front. I think we got a lot of guys up front that can play. Charles coming in, Felix coming in, George coming into his second year, obviously Chris, and then we got a lot of guys on the D-line. Secondary's older. We ain't really expected to play very well. Drew, another vet guy. Leo's coming back for another year. So a lot of guys got a lot of plays in this system. So a lot of comfortability along our defense, and so the expectation for us to be a lot better than we were last year.
Nick, you talk about the group and the team. What about yourself? What do you want your, individual, whatever you want it to be, going on this season?
Yeah, man, I think I just want to be the best person I can be to help our team win. Again, from leadership role, man, whatever the guys need me to do, that's kind of what I'm here for. We'll be helping them learn, young guys coming in, just trying to give them an opportunity to learn the scheme, how fast they can learn it, kind of helps us out, helps us be better, man. So that's just kind of my role here. Again, I'm just trying to make myself the best person I can be, and that starts with helping the guys around me.
How do the young guys perceive you right now? Do they think you as the old head now that you've been here for a little bit and you kind of telling people what to do?
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Like, the young guys don't believe I'm 23 years old, man. So I tell them I'm 23, man, look at me like I'm crazy. But I got on one of the young DBs, man. He called, I said, yes, sir. I'm like, man, I'm 23 years old, man. You're probably older than me. So no reason to call him yes, sir, man. But again, like those guys, man, that brought in, man, they invested. You can tell. I watched the rookie training camp they had before we got here, and you can see those guys. They're learning. They picked up from where they left off in OTAs, man, and I'm proud of them for that.
Do you often watch the rookie camp just to see how your teammates are progressing?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Also, 15 has 3 days ahead of us, man. So we got to make sure we kind of oiled up when we get back as well.
Can you contrast where you are mentally versus a year ago when you were playing a new position in terms of your mind and how comfortable you are now?
Yeah, I think last year I was still trying to figure out where I belonged at. Again, I played will backer or outside backer in college and my first year here. So a lot of stuff is different, playing everything from outside in to going inside out. So a lot of stuff is kind of like backwards in your mind, and you got to try to flip that. And also just communication points, trying to figure out what makes the guys most effective, whether it be like saying a rock lucky or getting guys lined up with hand signals and stuff like that. So you just learn a lot, man, and just trying to figure out what makes the guys around you most effective, and it kind of just helps you lead the guys going forward.
Justin has said that rankings and ESPN and that type of stuff, people who make these lists doesn't really matter, but to the individual, to the players, is that something that you all really do pay attention to, like where you rank at, what your score is in the Madden rankings? Because I know a lot of times you make comments, not you, but players made comments about it. How much of that stuff actually matters to you all?
Man, I think at the end of the year, man, holding up a Lombardi Trophy, man, I think that's the most recognition you can get. So, Madden ratings, man, don't really matter much to me. Honestly, I don't think it matters to a lot of guys in the locker room. I think that's coming in every single day, man, and having a chance to celebrate your teammates at the end of the year with the confetti that everybody works so hard for starting now. I think that's kind of the most rewarding thing you can get out of this game.
Coach Reed called it a nod to Mizzou, just your early success in the season. A lot of guys on the Mizzou defense coming back this season. Just what do you think they'll be able to do?
Yeah, man, I've actually been down there, talked to some of those guys, man, and I got a lot of faith in those guys. Kind of similar to us, man. They've been playing that system now. I got DC has been there for a couple of years now, and they're kind of getting that stuff rolling, man. I talked to Chad. He was my roommate when I was down there, and so he has a lot of faith in what they'll be able to do, man. And I expect a lot of things from our defense. We've got a lot of guys there, a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball, can create turnovers and aggressive style of football. So I told them I'm excited to be down there, and hopefully I get a chance to go watch a couple games.
Last two, Matt, and we'll go to this.
You mentioned Drew. Does having another guy who's been experienced, Mike, in the NFL, having him around, help you out as far as not only just having somebody there, but somebody who can spell you or allow you a little bit more freedom as far as making more spags once to put you?
I think having Drew here, man, is like another vet in the room, man. Again, I mentioned earlier, he played a lot of football. We've seen a lot of different things, and he's able to relay type of stuff, like how people try to attack us. Again, like he played on a team in our division, so he understands how they try to attack us, what's our weak points in our coverages. He's played a lot, so having him there and able to utilize his skill set to match mine, match Rudy's, and match Leo's, man, I think he's a perfect fit. He'll be able to gel right in with us, man, and having him around, man, and just having him talk, having him communicate what he sees, and I can relay what I see, and understand from when he first got here, he's a smart football player. We always got room for those here.
Last one.
And Nick, you rack up so many tackles, close to the top of the league, but also making the big highlight plays like, the touchdown, the Super Bowl. What's your mindset going into each play? Doing the fundamentals to make sure you get the job done, but also trying to make that game-changing play.
Yeah, I think game-changing plays come when you're doing your job consistently. Those who do their job all the time, the ball kind of finds them. So it's kind of like my mindset. I don't really go out there and try to make a spectacular play. I just go out there and try to execute the game plan, best of my abilities, and kind of let the rest take over from there. So I think that's kind of like our mindset for our defense, man. Just doing your job the best of your abilities every play, and just make the plays that come to you. And then when we got a chance to make those spectacular plays, just don't miss that opportunity.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.